It's been more than 3 years since I've had this Highland smoker on my channel. This is what I first started off with, cooking. But then when I got the Weber back in, was it 2018 Christmas time, my dad bought it for me. I just stopped cooking on it. So I thought I'd just fool around with it right now. Just get some wood splits on there, mess with it. You know, it just takes me back. You know, just get reacquainted with it. Just let it smoke. Yeah, that mesquite smells nice. Gotta keep it warm. Keep it warm so once you're ready to put another wood split on, it'll be hot and warm. It'll catch on quicker that way. Smelling good. Now you're just gonna wait till that split catches even more. I'm gonna put another split on, get us a nice bed of coals going. And once it's nice and ready, that's when you replenish it, put another wood split on, and then we'll start to get to cooking. Man, it just smells so good. Alright, I'm getting a little bit of dirty smoke, so I'm going to check out this wood split. I'm going to just move it around, let it catch. And also too, if you have a Highland offset smoker, you kind of know about the issues that come with it on the smokestack length and how it was determined that the smokestack was a lot shorter than it needs to be. It needs to be up higher to get better airflow. So that could be an issue too, running into it. But I, just like everyone else, I did do a mod to it, extending it. But let's just fool around with it like this. You know, just kicking back and playing with fire. Yeah, wood split, it's burning pretty good. You can see. And then the temp gauge on here was reading at 270, but we'll see. We'll see. It's correct on the cooking grate. Place it about right there, and then we'll see actual on a cooking rate. Pretty good. And that's only for one wood split. And then for this one too, for the Joes, it's not like, you know, those big 250 gallon, 500 gallon smokers where you can just lay it, your wood splits on the bottom. You gotta raise it up so you can get some, not just air underneath there, but to clean it too. Because when you buy it, it sits, the charcoal grate sits on very close to the bottom, and it just does not work like that. So just gotta raise it up. And I love keeping the door open to the firebox. I don't mess with the hinges, you know, to open it, get air. I just keep the door open. $260. 167, 69. So just a little lesson if you got the Highland and you're trying to cook like at 250, and it's going to be cooler than that temp. Now it's close to 300, 235. So just be careful if you're a Highland owner. You're not too sure about how to cook on these smokers. So just be warned. You know, if you want to replace the temp gauge that can read the cooking temp or the cooking grate. If not, get yourself a thermometer like this. It comes in handy. You know, if not, then just roll with that. And that's off of one wood split and the charcoal that I placed in there. So probably soon I'll have to go and put that one on. And right now it's getting warmed up. And also be careful too, because they can catch on fire. They'll start smoking. So don't place it there and then decide you're going to go inside for about an hour. Just be careful. Alright, temp's dropping, so I'd imagine that I'm going to need to put on this wood split. So I'll do that. That's temp right there. Look at that. You want it to be where you see something, blue smoke, or nothing at all. That's what you want. Oh yeah, it caught on. That's what you want. Look at that. And what I did was too, whenever I warm them up like that on the firebox, I always make sure that I have the bark laying down on the firebox so that I can catch quicker than the other. So that's what it is. I'm gonna let it catch for a little bit more, and then I'll close it up and then continue on and get reacquainted with her. I've missed her. At 320, 257, and that's from that last wood split I placed. You can see it. Take a little peek, right? Yeah. It's burning. Pop it open. Look at that. You want that smoke not to be dirty. It's burning clean right now, that wood split. As you can see, I got this idea right here for the baffle plates right here from Meat Cranium. I saw him do that years ago, and I was like, you know what, I want to do the same, and it works out pretty good. So credits to him for, you know, hosting it on his YouTube channel. Not sure if he's the one who came up with it, but if not, you know, credit to you, but I got it from Meat Cranium. Remember how I said to watch for your split? It'll start catching fire. It's smoking right now. So just watch it. It's going to get hot. Tell you what though, that mesquite smells nice. one down low. As you can see, yeah. See the size of the wood split? I used roughly around that size because it goes good with the size of my firebox. You know, if I go any bigger than that big, it's going to be things of where it's going to be hot, temp's going to be hard to control, or it's just going to be smothering with smoke because of the size of this pit, and it's not going to be able to get from, especially with this smokestack, to pull in from here this way. So I try to tend to use about this size and maybe even smaller and just load up, and that's perfect size. I can get around close to around 250, 260 with just one split like that, and I'm good with that. I mean, like you've been seeing in this video, I just been putting one. I didn't have to put two, put three. Just been putting one, and then keeping it on top of the firebox to keep it warm, get it going. And I was about figuring out your pit, right? It's about figuring out what it can do, and then you go from there. See how that's caught. And I've kept the door open like this. I don't even mess with this. Just keep it closed and just keep the door open. That's how I cook with it. But it's just been nice, just been burning splits. That's it. You know, no cook. I just want to get reacquainted with it, get back to smoking on it. You know, I re-seasoned it too, so yeah. So just kick it back and enjoying this cool weather here in Texas. You can barely see that smoke. Looking good. That clean smoke. $260. $262. That wood split's getting me. Yeah, it's burning nice. Look at that. Door still cracked open. Looking good, looking good. It was a good day. Just kick back, relax. I did re-season it. That's why it's kind of the whole thing of burning the wood splits, was just to get it going and re-season it, because like I mentioned before, it had been around a little over 3 years since I showcased it on my channel. So I thought, you know what, let's do it. Let's bring it out. And had a good time, and it's just been so long since I've done anything with it. You know, once I got that Weber kettle, and then with the Bronco, I mean the Bronco just, man, it just took me away from this, and that's all I wanted to do was cook on the Bronco. But you know, time to bring her out again, get her going. I feel good. It really did. I enjoyed today. You know, it's nothing, man, it's just so awesome just burning wood splits, burning the wood, you know, just fire, you know, it's fire. Just watching the fire burn, it's nice, and the smell of the wood, you know, had mesquite going, just smelling the mesquite, it just smells so good. But you know, if you made it this far, I know there was no cooking on it, and probably gonna get pissed off and probably write some comments on there about me not cooking. But this was just pretty much just to kick back and just fire her up and let her go, you know. Well, thank you for watching. If you stuck around this long, appreciate it. As always, folks, smoke on, everyone.